So first thing you're going to do for the folks watching at home is you're going to, again, name what you do and then tell us a little bit about the challenge that you're working on, and we'll hopefully solve it.
I'm developing a marketing program for ski areas to use the best ski instructors and most experienced ski instructors who have the greatest contact with the public, and they're tremendously underutilized. So I want to train those ski instructors how to market.
Okay. So I think I misheard you. It sounded like you said for skiers. It's for ski instructors.
The marketing program is to utilize the ski instructors. Of course, a ski instructor to market successfully should be able to bring in new clientele, new skiers.
Okay. So you're selling this service to ski instructors to get them to, so that they become better marketers. They have a bigger business. They have more skiers. The resort's happy because there's more skiers coming and paying. The people are happy because they learn to ski better. And the ski instructors are happy because they make more money. Is that all?
Exactly. Just one other thing though, I'm marketing to the ski areas.
Yeah. Ski areas.
They write me the check.
Okay, so the ski instructor doesn't hire you. The Peak and Peak hires you.
You got it. Good name too, local area.
That's why I knew them. Okay, everybody, that makes sense to everybody else as well? Okay. So what is your challenge? How can we help?
To get the first client. Everybody says, I've been to 32 different ski areas. They say, sounds great. Show me it works.
Okay. So there are a couple ways to solve that problem. One, would you be willing to do it on a performance basis?
Absolutely. That's what I proposed.
So that's I'll do it, don't pay me till it works. And then it works, and they're the case study that you can then go sell everybody else with.
Exactly what I've been doing so far, yeah.
Okay, well, problem solved. That was quick. Thanks for playing. When you say you've been doing it so far, you mean you've already done it?
I visited 32 ski areas, talked to marketing directors of 8 different owners, and they said, the owners are actually most interesting. And I've been now to 2 and said, hey, I'll do it, and I'll do it for nothing. Except commissions, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll prove myself.
So, okay, so you've said that to 8 owners. What did they say?
No, I haven't been that specific to those 8 owners because 6 of those were in Montana. So I've been concentrating on Western New York.
Okay, so when you say I've been doing this, how many prospects have you said the I'll work pure performance as a case study for?
Only 2.
And I'm guessing because the fact that you said you need the first client, both of them said no?
One of them is very interested. The other has said it's too confusing. I don't understand. We don't want our ski instructors going out on their own. So they've said no.
Okay, so we'll address the no in a minute. I want to address the maybe first.
Good.
I'm going to defer to my communications maven, Mr. Bill, over here. So if they said, can you give us a little bit more about how they phrased their maybe? We're very interested. What does that mean? Because that could string you along forever.
Exactly. The client...
what was your last contact?
My last contact was 2 weeks ago, and it's with the Erie County Parks Association. They have a ski area at Emery Park. Nobody in Western New York knows about it. I see 1 or 2 heads shaking. They're putting a lot of money. I guess I should hold that private.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't know that information. They're putting in a brand new lift, and it's a conveyor belt so that anybody can get on this. Old people, people with physical challenges, and of course young people. Because it's a conveyor belt. You simply step on it. It's revolutionized beginning skiing.
Okay. So what was your last contact with them?
Last contact with them was 2 weeks ago. I said I've got instructors lined up. We should launch a marketing program. If your belt costs we taxpayers this amount of money, how much have you put into marketing? They said, oh, we don't put anything into marketing. I said, oh, okay. Well, if we get ski instructors, we should do some marketing. He said, that's up to you.
So that's not really a maybe.
Pardon me?
That sounds like a yes to me.
I'm planning on moving ahead with it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Well, so what does it mean? When he says if you get ski instructors, we'll go. Do they have those ski instructors now?
I'm lining up those ski instructors.
So this ski area doesn't have any ski instructors. If
has
I
not?
go
Yes,
there,
good question.
so if I go there and I want to learn how to ski, they're like, we can't help you.
We can't help you, right?
Does that clarify that?
Right. Okay. So now you're going to help them get ski instructors.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. And then where will the money come from that you can get paid?
This has not been certain. Now, again, being a county government, summertime, we're busy with the summer programs. This is winter. We don't care. Don't talk to us now. Come back in September. Now, at that time, I'm going to say we should do some. I don't know if we can. Can we instructors get paid when we give these lessons? Can we charge for these lessons? I don't know that yet.
Because they've never had ski instructors. You're suggesting they have ski instructors because they have this belt and they're going to have more people skiing who need help.
Well, not only should they get more people, but unless they advertise it or promote it, they probably aren't going to get that many.
And they've never spent any money on anything. That's the piece.
We're in the county. We have no budget for that.
Right. So that's what the challenge is.
Right. You've got to earn your own money.
Right. And I don't know if that can be done.
Well, if the ski instructors can charge the public for lessons and you can get an override commission on every lesson that gets booked, there's your money.
There it is. But more importantly, there's the proof that we can bring new skiers in. This should.
Now, this may not be the ideal. This obviously isn't the ideal scenario. The ideal scenario is someone who can write you a check and gets it. But it's what you've got. So I would, if he said, if you get ski instructors, let's do it, I would show up with ski instructors and go, okay, I got them, we're ready. And put his foot to the fire or say, should or get off the pot.
Sure.
I get it. Yep. Can we do it? Can they charge? And can I get a cut for bringing all the revenue in? And then can Erie County take a cut?
And can you do your own marketing? Or does all marketing have to be approved by the county?
Right.
The county has to give me permission to do this, but that's what I intend to do, yes.
So can I make a suggestion? I would market it to schools because kids need to learn how to ski. Their parents want them to learn how to ski. And I can tell you a personal experience that getting a 5-year-old on a rope tow is challenging because they fall. And then they hate skiing because it's challenging, it's kind of scary. But the conveyor would be less scary, so my 5-year-old would be less phobic about falling when they're halfway up the hill. And the only bunny hills have rope tows, so rope tows are not fun for a 5-year-old. You have to stand behind them with your skis on. It's not fun for the parent or the instructor. Then little Johnny and Susie are crying because they're kind of nervous that they're going to fall, and they do fall. Been there. So I would market towards schools that are in that area and say, learn how to ski, introductory offer.
You can even run Facebook ads aimed at parents of young kids.
Perfect. And then our instructors are kid friendly. They all work with that demographic between 5 and 10 years old. And then you capture that out, and then you have a kids club, you have a activity where they get a cookie and a hot chocolate.
Are you telling them to start a ski school?
Pretty much.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that would be the way to go because parents want.
And I would tweak it and say it should be a ski membership school where you pay monthly dues and it thinks your credit card the first every month whether you go skiing or not during the winter.
Parents are looking for an outlet because if they want to ski, they want little Johnny and Susie in their own class, so they can actually not have to babysit their kids that are falling down every 10 feet.
Yep.
So I'm telling you right now, I would sign up for that.
That's very, very interesting. That model, by the way, I've been doing this for 40 years. So I've been a member of the Buffalo Ski Club. Buffalo Ski Club is the one that says, no, we're doing everything perfectly. And I'm saying, well, I can bring you more clients, and I'm a member of the club there too. So we have all these facilities at the Buffalo Ski Club, daycare centers.
Yeah,
we don't have the magic carpet. That's the conveyor belt.
We were at the Buffalo Ski Club. It's a great little introductory bait and switch.
Yeah.
$500 for the year, and then next year you like it.
Right. And that's what the Buffalo Ski Club is saying. We've got our club, we've got our membership model. We don't want you competing with us. And I'm saying, no, I'm not competing with you. I'm going to bring us new members, new clients.
So again, Gary and I go back a little ways. So you're still fighting with them. They're saying to you they don't want it because of this, and you're saying, well, I'm not that, I'm this. Rather than you're not doing anything with the question.
Right.
You're not doing anything to enroll them. He's a school teacher.
Never would have guessed.
And
You're telling them, you're not asking.
yeah, and so that would be part of it. But I guess this is great here. But what about the ones out west? Where the ones where they're really
Where it
they
works.
can really where they can actually use your services, and you won't run into as much resistance. What do we have to do to get to those? I mean, how do we market to those people so they'll actually tell you yes?
The way I'm looking at it is I got to get it going in my own backyard where it's easy to do, there's no expenses. To take it out west at this point in time, I've said I'm going to give it a shot this season and see what I do.
Okay, well, what about Kissing Bridge?
I haven't been to Kissing Bridge yet.
Well, I mean, those are some hills.
Yes, yeah, there are 8 areas in western New York that I would go to.
Okay.
Question. So what happens now when I want to learn how to ski?
I don't understand your question.
It depends. Where he goes depends on what. If he wants to learn how to ski, it depends on what ski area he goes to as to whether someone says, I can help you, it's free, I can help you, here's how much lessons are, or you're on your own, best of luck, don't fall too much.
Yeah, I learned how to ski just doing stupid stuff, but when it comes to golf, you call Pro Shop. I want to take lessons with a golf pro, and they go, George will meet you tomorrow at 7 a.m. and you're done. But now, what's the entry point? So I don't know what problem you're solving, to be honest with you.
That's
I have no idea what problem you're solving.
He may be the guy who says we're too confused.
I can call KB in Howdy Valley right now and get a lesson, private or public. Like
Any ski area, they're all set up.
So then, why do I need you if I'm
So
the
what do you
owner of
do?
the Cape? Why do I need you?
Thank you.
Well, I will bring more people to it. Those that are interested in skiing, I'm going to develop the market.
So you want to be, okay, so I may be missing something along with John here, but I'm liking Dean's idea. I'm thinking there may be an entire business reinvention here. And I might be wrong. But if I'm hearing some of this correctly, you sound attached to the idea of getting ski places to pay you to teach ski instructors how to get more business so that everybody wins.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. What if instead you do what Dean says and you go build the market first? What if you get all of the, let's say you do a market, you cheap Facebook ad test to see how many people respond to a easy learn to ski course, take 3 days a week, 1 week at the hill with the belt, reserve your spot now. How many people will punch in their credit card for $50 or whatever, reserve their spot now, you have some funds to work with, and then you go to the guy and go, hey, I'm having 10 people come to take a lesson. Oh, what are all these people doing taking lessons at my place? Well, if you do my program, I can bring a whole lot more if you help fund this.
Well, you just answered the question, which is the way I was going to answer. If I were successful in this model, and it's a great idea, I can name my own price.
Exactly, because you control the market.
Right.
Right now, you're going hat in hand begging them,
That's
own the market yourself, and they'll come to you and go, hey, we want your skiers to come to our hill and we'll pay you to bring them.
exactly.
Well, you could discount lift tickets. Yeah, I mean,
Listen, if Sheena can get paid to show up at a Vegas casino, he can get paid to bring a bunch of skiers.
yeah, exactly.
You could essentially couple all that, create yourself an all-inclusive ski concierge service. So where he's coming from, as far as, well, where can I go to learn how to ski, you have yourself a roster of ski instructors going along with Dean's ideas. So you have yourself essentially a concierge menu. So you get somebody that gets a hold of you on your website or on your app or what have you. Hey, I'm in this demographic. I have 2 children, 1 7, 1 10. They're both level 2, level 3 skiing. They're both terrified of the pole. And I would like to take my skiing skiing to the next level. So I'd like to link up with a ski instructor. Who do you have that you could
Yeah, you could be the directory and get a cut on every transaction.
actually create, like
A
I
bridge.
said, a concierge
It's
service?
better than being a director. Be a certifier.
So you're picking and choosing from your menu exactly what kind of package this customer A or customer B wants. At that point, you're
Broker.
limitless. Exactly.
Yeah, you have different instructors too, like one deals better with children, one is better with different.
Yeah, like when I took skating at what was the Pepsi Center is now Northtown. When I took skating there, you can go on the Audubon, whatever the association is, and pick which instructor you want.
I'm getting all this, and I agree with everything. So the situation is going out and creating their own market.
Then you're in control.
The other piece of stuff is really great. What Dean was saying is that maybe you can use the Emery Park. You put your own ski school together, your own instructors, and you happen to use Emery Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is there's I don't know exactly what the pieces are of that.
Hey, we had 20 people who just happened to show up with one instructor and one Gary on this day at that place.
Yeah.
And don't limit yourself just to downhill. There's a lot of people who want to learn cross country.
I'm aware of that too.
Yeah.
Well,
Snowshoeing also.
That's more for adult. That's a different demographic. Kids want nothing to do with cross country skiing. I can tell you, like I don't know any kids that go, "Hey, let's go cross country," but it's just different demographic. Yes, I agree with you. But that 5 to 12 years old, they're not interested in cross country skiing.
Some of them are not interested because it takes too long and it's boring and it's cold and it's wet and there's no adrenaline rush. There might be calmer kids who might be interested in it.
That's true. That's true.
My kids fall into your kids category where the screen hasn't flashed in a second, I'm bored. So I get it.
So
it's a matter of segmenting the market, which I can do with 40 years under my belt.
Or they just click a button on a website and self-identify.
the other thing is some parents will pay more for private lessons because they don't want their kids in a group of 12.
Right.
Right? Because now you only give my kid 5 minutes attention. I want 30 minutes undivided, and I'll pay for that.
Sure.
Because at the end of the 8 weeks, my kid will be that much more skilled than being in a group of 12 where they got 5 minutes each time.
And
yes,
the tips tend to be higher in private lessons.
Oh, of course.
And be prepared for the question of, well, my kid wants to try skiing, but I'm not going to invest all that money. And so can I also rent equipment from you?
Good call.
Oh, definitely.
And can we get a commission on that?
The ski shops.
That's a great idea. Yeah. I think it's like $100 for the season for rentals. You can do that, something like that.
You build yourself as all encompassing.
I think this concept about you call the pro shop, when you want to learn how to play golf, there's something to really be tied. I think I would never have thought of that. And all the conversations we've had, but just that pro shop, you may want to really think about if there's anybody who can offer you ski lessons, we offer everything.
Yeah, I'm still struggling though with the fact that I can call KD or I can call, Peak and Peak or any place and have that discussion with them, and they'll hook me up with an instructor for a fee, and they're doing this already.
No, they really are. They're doing extremely poorly. You call KP and they say, fine, you're coming to us. They don't give you a specific instructor. They don't ask it. And now we're getting the essence of the ski with me concept. Because ski with me is not ski with Gary.
So I will
put you in touch with the
customization, personalization.
The survey or the direct phone call that says, well, what are you looking for? What are your objectives? And then that person, you've now hit the essence of my business model. Yes.
Good. That's good.
Concierge, haven't used. I love that. I toyed with concierge. It sounds too uppity. I use mountain guide.
Are you a Sherpa? Now I don't know.
Yeah, you think
Now we're getting to the Himalayas.
Right.
It's a matter of testing the right.
Yeah.
You could split test that on Google AdWords in 20 minutes for $10 and find out.
Sorry, what's your first name?
Pardon me?
What's your first name?
Gary.
Gary. So Gary's School of Ski for Children.
Let's ski with me. That's the name I'm using.
We're Western New York's premier skiing school that provides.
There you go.
I missed that. What was that?
Western New York's premier skiing school.
Wow.
That provides extraordinary customer service. Because one thing I've learned, it's all about the customer service.
Yeah.
So if they know you're going to bend over backwards for them, they're more willing to pay.
Wow.
But I do think focusing on children, to specialize in that, have certified instructors that really know how to teach
Kids.
kids.
Yeah,
And understands the fear like what you described, that You know, that's magical. That's worth an extra $150 for the lesson, for the course of series.
Yep.
Because if I have Joe Blow and the hill says, well, Joe Blow, but Joe Blow hates kids. Right? Joe Blow wants to teach, you know, someone how to do black diamonds.
18-year-old.
He wants to teach Kristen.
Not the whites or whatever, right? You know what I mean? So specialize and be the portal for every hill and make money.
There you go.
They can't say no to you.
Yeah,
You don't have to ask, that's the beauty.
You know, they can't say no to you.
Because there's no ask.
Right.
That's really fascinating because you can be the guy to take them to the right hill too. No, everybody's trying to sell their own hill.
You're hill agnostic because you know them all. The one hill to rule them all.
You certify location and personnel.
It does get a little more complicated because there are insurance complications, and you just can't go to a mountain and say, I'm going to give lessons there.
Let's start with getting you something.
That's it. You've got
Baby steps. First step is
I think
Erie County Parks, because
That
it's a
sounds
shoe-in.
good.
There's nothing going there.
get some students, charge them some money, show up and give them a lesson. That's the start of something big.
market for their benefit too.
Run some Facebook ads to parents of kids who are into skiing.
Once it's proven that
Yes.
it can come, then you can get around the certification at the mountain by then going to the mountain.
Don't worry about certifications, don't worry about rules.
Right.
2-page website, 1 Facebook ad, $50. Let's see how many kids we get.
And what you might want to do too is with your instructors, I would have like a meet the instructors
Video, yeah.
video or something. This
Yes.
way, the parents can get a.
Feel ahead of time. They know they're not going to Mino and have a lesson with Slick Rodney.
Can I borrow your wig, Kevin?
And I don't know if the ski people do it, but in the scuba diving world, it's always a complimentary first lesson, like pay $75 or $80 and come try.
I'd recommend
Well,
it. It's a great idea because parents aren't going to come out of pocket for the big commitment because then
Yeah.
someone's going to make cry.
Listen, it's just like crack. The first one's free. First hit's free.
Well, it doesn't have to be free, but
Or-
discount.
Right. Or it's, right, the money's up front and then it's refundable if you don't like it.
Well, there was a guarantee that I was saying, ski in 3, which means 3 lessons, or it's free. Ski 3 and 3, guaranteed, you know, you got all
Got
the
it.
timing and stuff, et cetera.
Yes.
And so, if they don't ski in 3, now what you find, ski means it can get you to the top of a hill, not Emmerich Park, it's only 200 feet, but get them on top of any local hill and ski down without, you know, assistance. All right. If you don't do that in 3 lessons, then the 4th lesson is free. It's not like they get their money back. The 4th lesson is free. And I've done this. I've experimented with most. I've ever gone to 7 lessons, and that was a exceptional child that I didn't even have to take
That was Lucas.
without giving you the details. But I even got him skiing.
Nice.
7 lessons.
So one last point, Gary, if I could
Yeah.
make a suggestion. So
Yeah, then I gotta wrap
some of
up.
the other competitors use bib, little, let's say KV cruisers.
Right.
And it's like kid oriented
They
with
tell you
bright,
ski.
with bright colors.
Right.
So I would encourage you to have a logo brand where Johnny and Susie can wear, and guess what? They get to keep it, which is free advertising for you. And it's kind of a cool, real bright colors. You know, we can come up with, you guys can come up with something, and then it'll be Gary's ski with me. I'm
I'm a Stevie.
whatever,
That's
and then they get to wear that
A
because
snow dog.
Yeah.
whatever nickname you want to come up with, right?
I'm done, right? I mean, I'm not, you want to.
Oh, no, I was gonna tell you about, no, I wasn't doing that.
I would say
Box that all up.
I would say have that, and then that's part of the introductory offer, like you guys said. The
That's
intro.
just like signing up for like a Taekwondo facility where
Yes,
you get
wow.
your gi and stuff like that. That's huge for a little kid because it's something new for them. That's cool.
I'll
You
take
know
all
what
that.
I mean? So that's
There
a
are
great
2 other
idea.
business models that I'm patting myself. One is the Taekwondo school. It's really a huge business. And the other is First Tee, the golf program.
Cool. You should also check out kidsbowlfree.com.
What is it?
Kidsbowlfree.com.
Bowl?
Bowl.
Okay.
Friend of ours built it to a 9-figure business.
Wow.
Similar concept. All right, that's a hot
Okay,
seat.
thank you,
Thank
guys.
Gary for playing.
Thank you, guys.
They don't always turn into business reinventions, but sometimes lightning strikes. Let's see. If this is your first time, I need your contact information so we can keep you in the loop, and then we will see you on Friday, September 14th. Thank you for playing.